Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. That's so exciting to say, oh my goodness. My name is Elena, I'm from the UK and I live in Eastbourne, and I have cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic chronic illness mainly affecting the respiratory system and the digestive system, amongst basically everything else. In short, it's a build-up of thick sticky mucus which ends up where it shouldn't be, all in the lungs, all in the digestive system, again everywhere, and it affects a lot of things and affects a lot of people. I am 20 years old and I am lucky enough to be pretty healthy for somebody with CF, and I just want to be able to share my experiences and share my life with other people in the hope that it can help other people with CF feel less alone. When I was a teenager, and still now, who am I kidding, I loved YouTube. I loved it. I loved all the OGs, Dan and Phil, Zoella, KSI, all of them. Still love them all now. I wasn't particularly fussed what genre I was watching. I just loved watching people on YouTube. And then one day I thought, oh, shock horror, there might be people with cystic fibrosis doing this too. Maybe I can watch them, maybe I can learn a bit, maybe I will just be able to relate to some other people with it. Because if you didn't know, one of the biggest, one of the toughest things to deal with having CF is cross-infection. You're not allowed to see anybody else with CF because you could pass on infections you have in your lungs to them. So it's a very isolating condition. So that's why social media is so important now, because it just helps you feel like you're not alone and stay in contact with other people. Anyway, when I was younger, I couldn't really find anybody doing YouTube or anything that I could relate to and watch like I did with any other YouTuber. So Zoella, for example, I think she's brilliant because she was a beauty YouTuber first before anything else. One day she started talking about anxiety and opened up the doorway for so many people to be able to relate to her and just feel comforted, because it's like, oh my gosh, it's Zoella and she has anxiety too. And I wanted someone like that with CF, you know, not the Cystic Fibrosis Trust, not the CF Foundation posting purely educational videos. I wanted someone like me who was doing videos about, you know, relationships, body image, sex, school, all these things, but with CF, and I couldn't find anybody. In the past couple of years, I've discovered Weinland, who was amazing. You might have heard of her because she became very popular for doing just talks, TED-style talks about life, living with cystic fibrosis, and just appreciating everything that you have, living life to the fullest, not being scared or afraid of death. Just like so many amazing messages that people without CF and chronic illness can listen to and be enlightened through.
Why does the rest of the world think that my life has to be miserable? Is there something I'm missing? Like, is my life destined to be a certain way because I'm sick? Is that how the rest of the world sees it? Health is not the deciding factor in whether or not you're going to have a life that is successful and a life that you're proud of. By actually wanting to be a part of the world and by having something to give to the world, you automatically inspire yourself to take care of yourself because you have something bigger that you're living for.
So hopefully, even just after watching those short clips, you can understand why so many people loved Claire Weinland. She's just so fascinating to listen to, and she talks with such wisdom. I could just listen to her talk for hours. She actually unfortunately passed away in 2018 after receiving a double lung transplant, and it was actually only after this that I became aware of her, and truly over the past couple of years have been able to appreciate her and just what an amazing lady she was. She used to make a lot of vlogs and do a lot of YouTube videos. She also still has an Instagram account that her family is still running. So if you liked what you saw in those clips and want to find out more, please check those out, because she's amazing and such an inspiration to me and just throughout the CF community. Even Claire Weinland making the amazing YouTube videos that she was, that was kind of it. I couldn't find anybody else, and it really frustrated me because I thought, I'm sure there are a lot of other teenagers, well, I know there are lots of other people with CF who are just going through the same stuff as everybody else, but that I couldn't see online as a content creator. So even if I can contribute to that pool in the tiniest bit, I'm happy to do that. Because even if one other person, one other teenager growing up with CF watches my videos and thinks, oh my gosh, same, that would be amazing, because I know that I'm helping other people know that they're not alone. I'm pretty sure that my next video is just going to be about what cystic fibrosis is generally, so kind of like the basics if you don't know much about the disease, so that's going to be pretty boring in comparison to the other juicy topics we can talk about. I'm hoping by myself talking about it openly, it might inspire some other people with illnesses, not just CF, to kind of be a bit more open, because I know for a long time I didn't really like talking about it on social media. It wasn't a secret, I just didn't want to be seen as like the sick girl or trying to attention seek, and I didn't want sympathy for it. But actually the more open and honest I've been, the happier I've been about it, and the more like lovely, amazing, sweet feedback I've got of people just saying, you know, thank you for teaching me this about CF, thank you for being honest. Other CFs being like, oh my gosh, I experienced this too. Other people with other illnesses being like, thank you for being open, because now I feel like I can be a bit more open too. And that's just so lovely to hear, and if I can help some other people feel like that and that they can be open like I am, that would just be incredible. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you managed to stick all the way to the end of this ramble, welcome to my channel once again, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!